What's up, guys? It's your boy Stevie the Black. That's STEVEE the Black. I'm back, and I'm here to give you my Extreme Rules pay-per-view prediction video. I know it's been a while. I haven't done no Monday Night Raw review. I don't know why. I just haven't done them, but it doesn't matter now because we're here to talk about Extreme Rules. I'm here to give you my predictions on each one and what I think the outcome will become. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the video. Sorry, that was quiet, man. Okay, so in the pre-show, we got Baron Corbin taking off Dolph Ziggler in a no disqualification match. The funny thing about this one, first of all, I don't agree that it should be in the pre-show. First of all, if Vince is trying to build up Baron Corbin, it needs to be on the actual card, number one. Number two, it was funny because I was thinking when I was watching Raw Monday, I was like, wow, I said, I haven't seen Ziggler on the show. And as soon as I thought about that, that's when they said on the Extreme Rules pre-show, we're going to have that match. So it's going to be no disqualification. Ziggler won the match at Payback. Baron Corbin won the rematch on Raw. And now the 3 times and you're out. Baron Corbin's obviously going to win this match again. If Vince is really trying to build him up to be a monster, he will win the match. Ziggler will probably have a couple of close near falls as he normally does in his matches, but we all know Ziggler will lose, and technically, even though it's the way it should be, still. Next, we have the New Day taking on the Vaudevillians. An interesting thing about this feud is the Vaudevillians. But before I get into that, so y'all remember back at Payback when Enzo got hurt, right? Well, because he got the concussion because of the whiplash he suffered from hitting the second rope. Well, that was the plan anyway for the Vaudevillians to go over. I'm thinking that the Dudley Boys were going to interfere, costing them the match, and then it would be the Enzo and Cash against the Dudley Boys, and then the New Day versus the Vaudevillains. But, you know, fate would have it that that happened with Enzo. Hopefully he gets back soon. But, yeah, so, I mean, nothing really has changed plan-wise. But the Vaudevillains have pretty much been in charge of this feud ever since, you know, it was made official, you know? So, yeah, like every chance they get to beat down the New Day, they do it. Whether if it's in a one-on-one match or whether they're jumping them from behind, the Vaudevillains have gotten them. But we all know when it's for match time, the Vaudevillains will be defeated. And so here's the thing, though, right? About when the New Day will actually lose the title, there's really no good team for them to lose it to, really. Because New Day is such on another level right now, it's not even funny. Although they're funny. So it's like, I'm thinking maybe, not Enzo and Cass, but maybe the Shining Stars, Epico and Primo, maybe they might somehow be the ones to beat the New Day, maybe at SummerSlam, once they, you know, because once they get to SummerSlam, it'll be a year they've been champion. Like maybe the Shining Stars will beat them, and then, you know, they go through a run with titles, and then Golden Truth maybe might beat them or something, I don't know. But I just feel like Golden Truth will be the team that beats the heels that beat the New Day, or something like that. Or maybe even Enzo and Cass, who knows. So, anyway, we all know the New Day will be retaining their tag team titles. Next, we have Kalisto versus Rusev for the U.S. title. Again, this match right here, they're trying to rebuild Rusev as a monster, and they definitely did that this past Monday night on Raw when he had, when he was beating up Sin Cara, and then he attacked Kalisto after their match. They're trying to build him back up as a monster again, and so far they're doing successful because when he was in the League of Nations, well, we all know the League of Nations was a joke anyway, but when he was in the League of Nations, he was a joke, and, you know, he was like, this used to be the unstoppable Rusev? Like, really? Now they're building that up again and doing it. So it should be interesting. Should be pretty good. But as for who should win, if Kalisto wins, it'll be by some fluke luck. But I can see maybe Rusev winning this match, so I'll go with Rusev. And then, like here, like, it's kind of like the separation of the Bella Twins, where, like, Sin Cara can come down and help him, but it's not enough to overcome Rusev. Rusev wins, Sin Cara is helping Kalisto up to his feet, and then he knocks him down. He's like, this is your fault, and, you know, I'm better than you, and all that stuff like that. That could happen. But I'm going with Rusev. Alright, so next we have the Fatal 4-Way for the Intercontinental Championship. Miz versus Cesaro versus Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. Who walks away with the win and Intercontinental Champion? My guess, it's either going to be The Miz, or it could be Cesaro. Because I see Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens still feuding. I mean, I'm not saying they'll be feuding straight up from now till SummerSlam, which some people are saying. But, you know, I don't see Sami Zayn win. If he wins, that's great. I don't want to see Kevin Owens win the Intercontinental Championship again, despite the fact that he's an awesome at what he does. I don't want to see him Intercontinental Champion. I want to see him. I want to see either Cesaro. I want to see either Cesaro get. If Sami Zayn gets, that's good. But my prediction is Cesaro will get the win. Like maybe Cesaro hits the pop. Kevin Owens hits the pop-up powerbomb on Sami Zayn or The Miz, and then Cesaro capitalizes with the swing or with something else. All right, so next we have Ambrose versus Jericho in an Asylum match, which is a steel cage match with items hanging from the top. I don't know if they can climb up and gather the items, but we'll see. I mean, I think that's the concept, and if it is, because I see a potted plant up there, then that's how Ambrose can win the match, kind of like what Jericho did to him a couple weeks ago. But Ambrose still needs to win. He's still lacking. He still lacks the power ever since he lost to Brock Lesnar. A lot of people agree he should have beaten Lesnar, but he did not. Like, just because Ambrose is an attraction, he is, doesn't mean if he'll lose, they won't care. If he loses, we can always bring him back. No. Too many losses eventually will be like, okay, I'm done with this guy. All he does is lose. Despite the fact that he's crazy, the lunatic or whatever, he always loses. If you're going to make him into a star, he needs to start winning. This can't be like whenever you filmed him against Seth Rollins and he always lost. No, he needs to win. And does he need this win? Yes, Jericho should not win. But, with WWE, you never know, especially with Vince, man. All right, so I'm going with Ambrose in this match. I mean, half the time people are in their own match, they don't even win. Taker's match was a buried alive match. He never won a buried alive match except for the first one, but he ended up still getting buried anyway. Kane with an Inferno match. I don't think he ever won one. He might have won a couple, but not a majority of them. Hell in a Cell, Triple H, and Undertaker share that tie right there. So just because you create a match doesn't mean you're guaranteed to win. Let's see what's next. The Usos versus the Club. Who's going away with the win? I'm going with the Club because a lot of people are saying they've been kind of used as a joke lately. Like they're not really like a serious type of team. Like you can't take them seriously. They lost some cred because they keep getting beat up by Roman Reigns. But I can see the Club winning because they need the win, and the Usos. I mean, they're the Usos. Plus, it would make some serious tension. I mean, we already knew anyway that the Club were going to come down and help Styles, and that the Usos are going to come down and help Reigns. But just to make it for a little tension-wise, Next, we have Charlotte versus Italia for the Women's Championship with Ric Flair banned from ringside. And if Ric Flair comes down, Natalia will be awarded. Charlotte will be stripped, and Natalia will be the winner. I was watching What Culture Wrestling, and Adam said that, what did he say? He said Charlotte would win. Both of them actually said Charlotte would win. Him and Josh, the jobber, I can't remember his last name, but whatever. They both said Charlotte would win, and they don't see the tie becoming champion, and I totally agree with that. But at this point, can't be Sasha Banks. There have been too many times that the WWE have, or rather I should say Vince, has missed an opportunity where it was the right time, the right play. The stars were aligned for Sasha Banks to win the title at WrestleMania, and she did not do it. So what makes you think that the right time will be at SummerSlam or some other time where, Sasha Banks beats Charlotte for the title? Because that's just not going to work. I'm sorry. There have been plenty of times, again, that they've missed opportunities and they did not come through with it. Obviously, if you bring Sting to the WWE, the first thing people are going to say is Sting versus The Undertaker. I'm not saying, it would have been a great match, but for nostalgia purposes, it would have been. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to have Charlotte winning. If Natalia wins, I'll be shocked, but, whatever. Finally, Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles. We already know Roman Reigns is going to win. Roman Reigns will be champion, I think, till SummerSlam. He may lose at SummerSlam. But then again, there is always money in the bank he can't get cashed on. So, Seth Rollins is scheduled to return. So, he could be facing him at Survivor Series, SummerSlam. But, yeah, I mean, despite the fact that the Club and the Usos, we all know Reigns will win. And, hey, we may even get Finn Balor for a debut. Because I saw it, too, the way the What Culture did, too. They said that, because of the loss, you know, AJ in the club will be some tension between them, you know, and they might beat him down. And he's like, "Why'd you guys do that?" And he's all like, "Because of our new leader now, him." And Finn Balor comes out, and you know, now he's the head. Now it's Balor Club or whatever like that. So that's pretty much been my predictions video. Come back Monday for the results, and I will see you then. And remember, if you're not down with that, just got 2 words for you. Peace out.